entertainment. So, with that being said, I want all of you to follow us on Instagram at @thecurrent_1, along with following us on Facebook at the current on Facebook. You can follow me, Desire Carter, at Desire Carter on Facebook and all other social platforms. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on all of those things. So that's that. All right, surfers. We have swam all the way back over to a more calm Desire Carter. A more level Desire Carter. But we are also at the favorite segment, my favorite segment of the show, which is current relationship status. And you know how this goes. I'll never tell you about my relationship status, but I'll definitely tell you about yours. Okay? So, let's get right into this. This one is called Keeping It Real with Yourself After a Breakup. So, one thing you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about the delusions in a breakup, but let's talk about keeping it real with yourself. What is your plan B? Because we can be as mad as we want to be at our significant other that we love so dearly. But if they called you today, would you go back? If they text you right now, would you go back? Or would you consider and continue to be angry and mad or however? That's something, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to ask ourselves daily. When you decide to break up with someone or vice versa, and you call them and you say, I'm going to call him, I'm going to call him back, da-da-da-da. You got to be prepared for that. If I call you, are you going to ignore me? If they ignore me, what am I going to do? Am I going to stalk them? If he calls me, am I going to ignore him? What are you going to do? You need a plan after the breakup. And something that's always worked for me in these different situations growing up is that I've always kept it real with myself after a breakup. If he calls, will I answer? If he tells you to come visit or see me or do these things or do that, will you come? What will you do? You have to be real with yourself. And that's something that we lack in the Black community. We're never real with ourselves about things like this. Ladies, gentlemen, fuck that bitch. I ain't fucking with that bitch no more. That bitch a hoe. She it is. Man, fuck that N-word. He ain't nothing. I ain't doing nothing. He ain't nothing. I'm not coming doing nothing. All of that. But they call you stupid when you go back. But if you tell them up front, because it's never about what you feel. It's always about how you look. Do I look stupid? You got me out here looking stupid. But do you feel stupid? You got me out here feeling dumb. You got me out here. It's all about what you look like. That's naturally what it is for a woman. For a man, same thing. So the question to you is you need to be real with yourself. And then whoever you vent to, you talk to, you tell them, like, look, I'm mad at baby. But here's the real tea. If she call her, if he call her, I'm going to answer. If he tell me to come over, I'm coming. And that's just it. That's how I feel. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my foot down. I'm definitely going to put my foot down and tell him, like, hey, look here. This is what's really good. This is how it's really going to go down. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do with yourself. You have to keep it real with yourself in these relationships. You have to analyze your situation. Is this just for fun, or are we going to make the long run? Learn your situation. And we also, ladies, you have to remember something about men. Men have a love switch that clicks on and off for a certain woman. Just one woman. Certain love switch that clicks on and off, on and off. And depending on who is in the area when that love switch clicks on, that's who he's in love with. Understand that. If the love switch is off, it ain't nothing popping. Believe it or not, men are a lot smarter with this dating thing than women. They really are. Women, the way you're set up, you're a nurturer. When things come into your life, you take them, you make lemonade out of lemons. That's just how we are. We nurture. Nurture. That's just what we do. So with that being said, since we're nurturing so much and we're doing all of this stuff, naturally what we do with the men is when they come into our lives broken, we try to fix them. We try to love them. We try to do all of this stuff. And then eventually he breaks up with you. Why, honey? Because he didn't love you. He didn't want you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just that's not what he needed. So he moves on to the next girl. Then his love switch clicks on, and now he's about to get married in Barbados, and he's living the life, and he's having a good time. And you look at it, oh my God, I wasted my years. But you have to understand, that's why your mama always told you, don't put all your eggs in a basket. Have a plan. Put eggs in several baskets. Because one of those lights is going to click on with one of those men that you like. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was The Current. And I want to thank you for tuning in each and every Thursday night at 8 p.m. with me, your host, Desire Carter. This has been a very good show. And I want you all to tune in and get on our Instagram page and tell me how you feel, and get in on that chat box on Spreaker.com. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to be on Spotify and iHeartRadio. So I'll be dropping those links in the box of our current Facebook and Instagram pages. And I want y'all to have a great night. And thank you so much for listening. Peace. Who makes the wave? The current. Who makes the wave? The current. Who makes the wave? The current. Hey, the current. Who makes the wave? The current. Who makes the wave? The current. Who makes the wave? The current. Hey.